Middle school was a super weird time for everyone. I don't care if you're one of the cool kids, super edgy, or a geek. Once you're on the other side, you try to pretend like that wasn't just you hitting the gritty in the middle of class like a bozo. I was an awkward middle schooler, so it should be no surprise to hear that I had 0 Riz. For those of you who don't know, Riz is the amount of game you have, and you either have it or you don't. You're either the Wizard of Oz or you're a bum. And it's unfortunate because most people tend to be bums. Even as a bum though, I was an absolute fiend. I was crushing on a different girl every day of the week. I could probably make 15 different videos about this, but I'm not gonna do that. Unless y'all fucking with it.
Want a break from the ads?
This one time I had a crush on a girl who would always spend her free time in the library. If she got to school early, she was in the library. If she had a free period, she was in the library. If a Stegosaurus came back to life and started stomping around the school and everyone's running and screaming, she was probably running and screaming to the library. So naturally, me being the studious, well-read, scholarly young man that I was, I started coincidentally finding myself in the library at the same times that she was in the library. At first, I kept my distance and just admired her beauty from afar. But as the days went on, I couldn't help myself and I started to move in closer until I was so close that I could casually breathe down her neck. Obviously, you can't be that close to someone and not say something, because that's just weird. I knew this in middle school, but some of you grown adults still haven't learned this. Go ahead, open that notebook and take some notes. She was reading a book before I interrupted her, so I was like, "Hey, bro, what you reading?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm just reading this book called Firestar." So in my mind, I started scheming and I asked her, "Yo, what if I read that book too? That way we can talk about it together." Mind you, this is like the first conversation I've ever had with this girl. We had some classes together, so we knew each other. But she just looked at me with so much confusion. But then she says, "Oh, it's like a series, so you'd have to read the books that come before." What am I, Des? That's all you had to say. Just give me 2 days and I'm catching up, baby. I was literally reading every single day for 2 months straight. My mom was looking at my sisters talking about "You guys should be more like your brother. He reads every single day." Little did she know I was only doing this for some tongue-on-tongue action. What's funny is that I didn't even interact with this girl during that 2-month period. She gave me a mission and I was gonna complete it with no distractions. By the time I got to the book she was reading, I wasn't even interested in her no more because that book series had such a chokehold on me. Sarah, if you're still out there and you're watching this, thank you for putting me onto my favorite book series. And if you're down, I'd really love to get some coffee sometime, please. Please, I'm so lonely right now, and I need you in my life. You know, like middle school please coffee. Text me, call me, yeah, whatever you need to do. You know, I feel like I need a better outro, but thank you guys for watching this far. Please subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Boom.